ticket to out-of-market regular season games with all games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this for one all-inclusive price. Order using your remote starting on channel 431 or visit Rogers.com today.
This year will mark 10 years since the Owen Sound Attack won the OHL championship. Relive every save, every goal, every hit from that 7-game series between the Attack and the Mississauga St. Michael's Majors. Rogers TV will broadcast all 7 games of the 2011 OHL final from May 9th to the 15th.
Watching Rogers TV.
Hello and welcome to the Rogers TV COVID-19 show. I am Carol Merton, and before I welcome our first guest, I want to share a few thoughts with you. For those of you who watch this program, you'll know that I often will do that, just to give you an update on where we are as far as COVID-19 is concerned. So, you know, in the past, we've been so concerned because the cases have been rising, but I want to give you the good news today, and there is good news, because our case numbers are declining. The number of new cases of COVID-19 in Grey Bruce Pub has certainly declined. Our public health unit could not have done this without the help of our community, and they need us to continue to keep up the good work. We can all agree that we want to make this lockdown the very last one we will have to go through. We're looking forward to the lifting of the restrictions, but in the meantime, we must continue to follow the provincial stay-at-home order by not going out except for absolutely essential travel. If you have any possible COVID-19 symptoms, please go to the assessment clinics for testing. Be open and transparent about the people that you have been in contact with. This might actually save their life and those of others. The Grey Bruce Health Unit states that it is crucial for all of us to stay the course.
You can say
the 3 W's. Wash your hands, watch your distance, and wear a mask over the coming months until the vaccine rollout hopefully will be done by summer. So the journey has been long. It has been difficult for all of us, and we are all weary. But the sacrifices we continue to make each and every day will bring us all closer to the finish line. Let's make this difference together. Thank you to all of you in the community who are helping to bring COVID-19 to an end. And on that note, I want to welcome and thank 2 guests who are joining me today on the program to talk about how they've been coping with COVID-19 and how their business has pivoted as well. So I want to thank Anne and Robert Meloche, Freshii, here in Owen Sound. We did have a talk so many months ago now. Who would think that we would be chatting again? But I'm happy to see both of you, and I'm very keen to hear how you've been doing and what you've been doing to pivot your business around COVID-19. So welcome. And for those who aren't familiar with Freshii, maybe you can tell us a little bit about where you're located and what sorts of foods you provide. So welcome.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Hi.
So I don't mind who talks at what time. So tell me about Freshii.
Okay, so Freshii's located across from the mall, across from Kelsey's in Owen Sound on the east side. We've been there almost 3 years. We serve burritos, bowls, salads, soups, wraps, smoothies, juices, and soon to come tacos. We're working on a taco program. It should be coming in about 2 weeks. 3 tacos for $12.99, and everyone's gonna love them. Yeah.
I know when I was updating my information and just trying to see, yeah, I had to stop looking. I was getting too hungry, and I knew I couldn't have my stomach grumble when I was doing this program. So the food, the images of the food online are, I mean, just amazing. Now, Freshii is actually a global company, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
And so it spans a lot of countries and a lot of places. But I understand that it really specializes in fresh foods, right?
Yeah. Fresh fruits and vegetables, yeah, mostly. We also have steak and chicken for those that need that.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
So how have you been able to get supplies during COVID?
It hasn't been too bad, really.
Okay.
Substituting, the usual rice for different rice, stuff like that. But we have been getting our products delivered, yeah.
And that's a good thing because you rely on fresh produce, correct?
Yeah.
And because of the restrictions and stuff with COVID, and if you couldn't get any, say, greens, we were allowed to shop local, which normally that wouldn't be the case. You got to stick to the same delivery service. But you got to bend a little bit, right?
Yeah. So certainly having that flexibility has helped you be able to continue to provide the food to the community as well that you like to do.
Yeah.
What have been the greatest challenges for you? What's happened since we chatted last?
Curbside delivery was really hard at first, and we had no staff at all when we talked the last time. They all stayed home. So after, I think, when did we bring them back? Around June, they all came back to work. And that really helped. People were allowed to come in the store at that time. So at that time, we just decided we're going to put in a window. So we put in a pickup window because we couldn't be running out to cars constantly. And it just was really, really hard. So now the window is like, with this lockdown, we don't have anyone come in the store hardly anymore. And if they do, it's okay. There's only one person there. So we try and keep, limited 2 or 3 people in the store at any one time. And the window is amazing. So you can phone me or order on the app, or Skip the Dishes can deliver. Freshii just got a new app. So now we deliver. So if you get our app, you can also order delivery and kind of forget about Skip the Dishes and DoorDash for now because we make no money with them. But we were grateful to have them. So we still have them. People still order at home. They're all at home. It's good, right?
The window's a game changer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
So when COVID is over, and I'm saying that with all positivity and optimism, are you going to keep the window?
Oh, yeah.
It's
fantastic.
That's the one good thing that came from COVID is we might not have had a window.
Yeah, we're the only Freshii with a window, and they're kind of looking at us saying, wow, what are you guys doing up there in Owen Sound? Because everyone else is struggling. It's so hard to get product out to someone's car and, to keep things hot and fresh and ready. And, the window is just, it's savings. And I got a really long cord so you can pay at the window with the debit machine now. Like, it's just amazing. We pivoted every day.
Yeah, for sure. Certainly from the way you described it with curbside, that was certainly a way that you initially started. Mm-hmm. But when you didn't have the staff, it would have made it really challenging because you've got to prepare the food and deliver the food.
Right. Yeah. We weren't very busy. So, everyone was afraid. So, and now it's changed. Now they know they can get fast food, and we've proven that we can be part of that service. So I wouldn't say we have back all our business, but it's not like it was in last March, right? Not this past March, but the one before. We're 14 months in. It's crazy.
It's just gone on too long.
Yeah.
It's just gone on forever. It seems like for sure. So how have you both coped? I mean, I know it's the stress and the physical demands must have been huge. So how are you doing?
We decided to close Sundays just so that we could have one day.
Yeah.
So that's really helped us a lot. And you know, again, our moms are not working right now, so we are strapped again for staff right now during this lockdown. When they come back, the kids might go back to school. Like it's been working out okay to have somebody in to help us, but it's not like we were busy like we used to be. So
Yeah.
but there's still a lot of work to do. We prepare 115 fresh veggies every day, and you know, whether you make it for 200 people or 100 people, it's still a lot of work, right?
Absolutely. So your day starts early.
I go up around 7:30. Robert comes in 8:30, and we can't even open till 10:30 because there's so much to do. But people have rang the bell at the window and got their food that way, so it works out. I can get them anything, breakfast. We've got a whole group of people that come to us before we open, so it's wonderful because we have the best breakfast in Canada, so everyone loves it.
Now tell me what you serve for breakfast. You're going to make me hungry again, but
you make them. You tell her.
We have a steak and egg burrito and a ranchero burrito with hot beans and cheddar and avocado. It's good. Salsa, lots of salsa. We go through a lot of salsa.
Yeah.
And then we have our little pockets, so they're mini breakfast pockets with egg and a green and salsa and some beans, and it's good. Very good.
Yeah.
And bowls too.
Bowls, yeah.
And
Huevos bowls.
Yeah.
What is it? Kale? No, I forget.
Yeah.
Spinach, kale.
Yeah.
Goat cheese. I eat everything. So he makes me the best breakfast every morning. It's different every day.
Excellent. But it's quite remarkable that you're introducing a new product line in the middle of COVID-19 when, you know, I think that's remarkable.
We just had Freshie introduced, we had 3 plates prior to this, so it was 4 plates, a variety of them, and they went pretty good, and they helped out for sure. Freshie's good that way, being innovative and helping us out that way, and now the limited time off with the plates are done, and now we're gonna move on to tacos.
Yeah, tacos.
It's been it'll be good.
Yeah,
very good.
So for sure you want to give the message to the community that you are open for business, just in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So they can order using the app, they can call you, and what was the other way, online?
They can walk in. Yeah, you can still come in. We're the only restaurant in Owen Sound that has their bathrooms open right now. So some people just come in to use the bathrooms because we keep them spotlessly clean. And, you know, like the drivers, they eat at our store all the time, but there's just taxi drivers. There's nowhere in Owen Sound for anyone to go to the bathroom, just so you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the fact is that you're willing to let people come in, whether they purchase or not, to be able to use the facility.
Of course. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because certainly, I mean, that's critical. People need to be, especially drivers.
Yeah.
So when people come into the store, how do you screen them, or do they wear a mask, or how do you follow your guidelines? You're pretty careful about distancing.
Yeah, we have the barriers up now, and we all wear masks. We have hand sanitizer all over the store. I'd say 99% of the people that come in wear a mask. If they don't have one on, I'm not going to argue with them because it's not worth it. I just ask them to maybe pick it up at the window, and they have no problem with that. You know, some people just can't wear a mask, and we just don't want to challenge anybody. We just smile and sure, you can pick that up at the window, you know.
Yeah. So you're certainly still following precautions, but just changing a little
Yeah.
bit on if they can't wear a mask, and
Right.
some are. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And we have a new program that Freshie helped us with called ECO that came in and helped us learn more about COVID and the germs. So they gave us some lessons and taught us that we have to spray peroxide on every surface every hour. So we have some charts and graphs and hand washing. We all hand wash. We have a little alarm that goes off every half hour. Wash your hands. Lots of little things that we do just for extra precaution. There's so much. So that was a whole training experience in itself to learn more about the COVID germs.
And Freshie was already inspected by EcoSure through Freshie. It's an add-on for safety and health and safety and precaution.
Yeah.
And if we, our store, we're very thorough, so we pass many a times, but if you don't pass, there's a penalty.
Yeah.
You have to pay a fine. But
So it certainly sounds like you weren't waiting around for someone to tell you, that you were actively seeking out the information so that you could be confident in what you were doing. Yeah, for sure. Now, when I was looking for just additional information, I noticed that you have been doing a very active community outreach, catering to the Docs Feed the Families program. And I'm wondering if you can talk a bit about that, how you got involved and what you've been doing.
Yeah, so we just fed them this week. It's been wonderful. I love that place. When I retire, I'm going to volunteer there. I mean, I think it's just terrific how many people they feed every day. It's something like 350, and it's just a beautiful kitchen. So
you're talking about O'Share now.
O'Share, they really do serve a need in this community, and I wish I could do more. But this program, the doc introduced, it's also a restaurant rescue. So a lot of the restaurants in Owen Sound, all you have to do is apply to the doc. They'll give you $600 to make 40 meals, and you donate them down there. I made 20 already. I've got to bring 20 more tomorrow. Well, 40. I'm bringing 40 burritos tomorrow. So that'll be good for them to distribute to the community. But so a lot of the restaurants in Owen Sound have gotten this, and a business will donate $600, and it goes directly into the Freshie bank account. And some
are anonymous.
Yeah, some are anonymous. It's amazing. My company was Canada Diesel or something, and I think they were from Midland. So
wow.
Yeah. And then I think my water store next door donated $600 to Sizzling downtown. So that's two that I know of, and I think it's just starting this week. So a lot of restaurants will do very well. It helps us. It just helps us. Yeah.
It's a way that the community can help those who are hungry, but also help businesses who are doing everything. So what a wonderful win-win in a difficult time for everyone, for sure. So is there a limit to the amount of times that you can actually participate in this?
I would do it every week if they want to give me money, but I don't know. I certainly would love to. Again, we've donated, out of our pockets, but it's just so nice. Like, you can't do that a lot when the sales are down, right? So we've done our best, but it's just everyone in this community is so willing to help out that, isn't that just the greatest, that you can just donate and like it'll feed 40 people, right? It's wonderful. Yeah.
And support local business as well. So I would assume that anyone, not a business, but an individual might be able to donate if they happen to have that.
Oh, for sure.
So it can be even individuals can certainly donate as well. And I must say, although you enjoy feeding people, to know that you're participating in something that's feeding people who have no other options must be even more rewarding for you.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah, I know that a lot of people are in motels, and that's what the volunteers are doing, is driving this food around to a lot of people in this town that are suffering, right? So it's wonderful.
So go ahead, Robert.
Oh, I was just gonna say that with the help, that one reason the business keeps evolving and being able to stay open is from the government grants that we took, and some of it was research and some of it was word of mouth. So the big one, the rent subsidy, if you and the wage subsidy, when you do that and apply and figure out those forms that take a while to fill out, but once you figure that out and get in a routine, it helps. But our big one we just got approved for was a government grant for 25,000 for our patio. That once we're allowed to have people sit in our patio, it's going to be the best patio in Owen Sound.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. 25,000 is a lot of money. So,
But isn't it wonderful that, to help the businesses keep going, that these up, and certainly to go through the paperwork to apply for the grant. Good.
Yeah.
That's why we need Sundays off. Yeah. Work in the office. It's not really Sundays off, but
I hear you.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you're making the delivery to meals of your meals now, because you indicated that was new, that you were delivering to homes now.
Yeah, well, it's not us. We hire a company that delivers for us, but they're pretty reasonable. They're not like Skip the Dishes. They don't take 30% of our profit, or there's no profit after they take that. Let's put it that way. We just keep our food fresh by using the other companies, which we need to do as well. But our Freshii has, with the 500 stores, got a company to provide a delivery, and it's called White Cloud. But it's working out real well. It just started a few weeks ago, so not everybody knows yet, but you'll see if you have the Freshii app on your phone, you can choose pickup or delivery. So again, word of mouth, we're trying to promote it, put a little sticker on everybody's bag, right? But it'll come. And then, we might be able to get rid of Skip the Dishes and DoorDash. But hey, at this point, we need them because it's a big portion of our business. So.
Exactly. But it's great that you're exploring other ways in your business model that hopefully will continue to help you throughout COVID-19. Food rescue. What's food rescue? You mentioned
food rescue.
Is that where, I guess I'm wondering, for example, what do you do when maybe you never have food left over?
Food goes bad. Yeah, we throw it away sometimes. Yeah. If we have to predict every morning what we're going to sell, and if it doesn't move, out it goes. Yeah. So there's a lot of waste, although with Robert and I running the company now with no manager really, it's 100% better. Not saying anything, but we just are very, very cautious. Yeah. So we'd rather, not throw stuff away and make a little less and then have the girls make it at night if they need it. So it's just changed up everything. And we're keeping our costs in line very much so. Yeah.
And certainly in COVID, when the volumes may be different and the expense is different, having a tight control on that has probably helped you, but it's
pretty unpredictable. You can't figure it out by the numbers or it's sporadic.
Rainy days are busy. It's just weird. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know from day to day, but we're always prepared, right? There's always us too, and we think ahead, and we've gotten really, really good at this. And myself, I've been in the restaurant business for over 40 years. So I used to run stores like Wasaga Beach, Sauble Beach, and I kind of know those crazy busy days as compared to the slow days. So, once you know what the weather's going to be like, you can kind of predict. Yeah.
Are you seeing any trends as far as eating habits for people? Are you seeing anything different than you used to? Are people wanting more of the fresh? Are they getting bored with what they're cooking at home and wanting a change?
Yeah, no one wants to cook at home anymore. Even me. I love eating my Freshii. I really do.
More and more snowbirds in there.
Oh, the snowbirds.
Since they couldn't go anywhere.
That's what we have really tried to work on is they can drive up to the window, phone me, drive up to the window, pay at the window. And I know sometimes they don't want the great big bowl, which it's a lot to eat if you're, elderly or a child or something. So we have these little half-size meals, and they love them. They're $5.29. And men, instead of throwing it away, or sometimes they'll get the big one and keep it for the next day anyways. But the seniors are really liking those. And I may as well mention it, that I've also opened another company called Meloche Catering. And I'm focusing on, people that live alone. I'm making little freezer meals of comfort food. I had opened another company because I wasn't able to buy all the product from the Freshii truck. So I called it Meloche Catering. I have a freezer in my kitchen and I'll shoot it out the window. I make like shepherd's pie, lasagna, veggie, vegan, meat, stuffed green peppers. And I just word of mouth. Yeah. $18. It's enough for 2 people. And
So you've certainly pivoted again.
Oh yeah, like I love to cook. I've owned restaurants my whole life, so I know what people want. So the old guys are just saying, "Oh, have you ever made green peppers?" I'm like, "Yeah, I make the best in the whole world." Well, so I just decided, well, I'm going to do this and open a company because what the heck?
Yeah.
Right.
And there seems to be quite the need for some of the more traditional meals.
Yeah.
The comfort food. I think people are feeling so stressed. That there is that need for comfort. Would you agree?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So I think that's very, very business savvy of you, because then it allows you to use that window.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, and we do.
Are
We
there
love the
lights
window.
around the window?
You should see it. I put an awning up. I spent $2,500 on that baby. Yeah, my own money. Like I knew it would work, right?
Yeah.
I tried to get financing, but nobody would pay for it, so I just did it.
Now where you're located, opposite the mall, there's a lot of growth behind you.
Oh my goodness.
How do you think that might work?
It's going to be fantastic. There'll be like 400 seniors living back there. Yeah. I'm going to have them in. You watch. Yeah. Yeah. Because I've got a back door too. So they can come in the back door, use the washroom, come in their wheelchair or their walker. It'll be great.
Families coming up to visit them.
Yeah.
They don't know what to eat at Freshii.
Yeah.
You're going to need another window.
Yeah, there we go.
No, one's good.
Well, it certainly sounds like you've been very adaptable since the last time that we've had a conversation. And you're still smiling. I can't help but think you must be weary, though, to keep doing what you're doing. Yeah,
we sleep on our day off sometimes. So, like, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Your body needs to recover as well. But I can sense your enthusiasm, and it's just delightful to hear. So I certainly wish you all the best. And
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Both. Thank you.
Oh, and one other thing, I got my vaccine. Yay!
There you go. Yes.
Yeah. I know.
And on that note, thank you. And thank you to our viewing audience for joining us today. Please join us again to learn more about programs and services available to you and to your family. Take care, stay safe, and care for each other. Thanks
again.
Thank you.
Double thumbs up.